Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the day 3 of the IMC 2025. Exhibitors are getting tired, their legs are sore walking from pillar to post, but it is a nervous energy which tells them that the show must go on. Some of the best things in life are free. Remember that the entry to the IMC is completely free as a visitor. There's one more day left, so do come over and experience the magic. Today, we will take a look at the big software companies and the OEMs and a little more. Let's begin with a company which has been in the news recently for more reasons than one. Let's begin with TCS. So we are in the booth of TCS, the Tata Consultancy Services, which is the biggest IT services company in India. There's also the Tejas displaying their wares out here. Both TCS and Tejas belong to Tata Sons. So we look at both of them. Wonderful booth, lots of people out here, and there's a big LED screen which keeps on demonstrating what TCS is up to and looks very, very impressive out here. That's Tata Consultancy Services for you, and very impressive when people come over here. There's also a wall-to-wall LED screen on the top, which again shows what are the capabilities of TCS, what they have been doing in various areas. Let's listen into some use cases.
So my name is Shubhadeep. We are from the TCS, and here we are providing a private 5G core solution. So we have the whole 5G as a core indigenously developed by the TCS inside this CPU. This is this server which is connected to our partnered radio, which is Airspan. Okay, and this whole setup is ready to be deployed to any private enterprises, and we have the CPEs also from our partner, which is connected to the radio and which is currently radiating the Wi-Fi. So this whole solution can be used in any of the private enterprises, like you can see that use case, which is a AI based enterprise surveillance and monitoring. Okay, so you can see those 5G cameras which are connected to this network right now, which will do the surveillance of the whole area. Let's say we are saying that please identify the person which belong to TCS and which are all are the visitors. So it will try to scan this ID card, and then it will try to identify that which all people belong to the TCS and which all people are the visitors. So like that type of use case can be done. We also have a drone based use case. If you please come here. So here this drone will be connected to the 5G network, and it will autonomously do all the surveillance of the field, and it can create the 3D imagery of the whole field for any field surveillance, or you can say land surveillance at all. So we have all the 8 network functions that are necessary for a private network, which are the AMF, SMF, AUSF, UDM, UDR, PCF and UPF. You can see this architecture. So the blue nodes, we are currently having all of them running in this space.
Excellent, thank you.
Hi, I'm Rahul. I'm a part of Tejas Networks. And here, this is about a platform called Tejas Observability Platform, or TOP. Now, in the field of AI and ML, we often forget that data has its own story. There is a need for data to be available on time, contextualized and normalized, so that any kind of root cause analysis or KPI dips in a wireless network can be analyzed. So we try to solve the hard problem, meaning each type of data that a 4G or 5G wireless node generates, like alarms, PMs, config, topology, trace, logs, CLI, each of them have their own journey. That's why we build separate connectors for each, and each one goes to a different type of database. And our platform, we built it in such a way so that it can give you data which is about 800 million points within an SLA of 3 seconds. So we combined our telecom expertise of a couple of decades with database engineering skills, UI skills and programming skills to come up with this platform. I can quickly show you a couple of demos. Say for example, this is a standard dashboard wherein we are ingesting data from about 15,000 sites, and each site say having 3 sectors. So there are 45,000 sectors, each sector generating about 2,500 performance metrics, and we have collected data for about a week. Now let's assume from this macro view, there is a user who wants to get into very, very specific sites. So if I select a couple of sites here, the question is, can this platform render this data in an order of seconds? And there you see it. So from 15,000 sites, I can move to 3 sites seamlessly, and the platform generates this data for me. I can give you one more example of a point and click analysis. Let's say I click a couple of regions here, which amounts to about 720 odd sites. Now I see some KPI dip over here and I want to do some drill down. Now, just by pointing and clicking, I can do a drill down right on the screen and it renders data in an order of seconds. Now given this, I can compare very typical things like, what is the drop rate for a particular band. Like I want to compare drop due to reason from between band 28 and band 41 and bam, I have it. The objective of this demo is to show that even if you have an automation engine or an AI/ML agent on the top, it's going to finally fire these questions. Get me data from band 1 to band 41, ERAP drop rate due to particular reason. And if the database can render this data to me in an order of seconds, then the automation engine also gets this data. So we try to solve the hard problem so that all the data that is available from a telecom network is available in one place in an optimized fashion, and you can build multiple layers on top. Maybe this is the last thing I wanted to show you. So we have a couple of smart services also that run on top, what we call as a slim listener or a rule engine, where a user can telescopically define multiple criteria like KPI 1 greater than X, KPI 2 less than Y, configuration should be X in a particular topology with these alarms. And this system can automatically generate those insights for you. It could send you a message on Teams, on a WhatsApp chat or on an email. Right? So this is the platform we want to provide so that any operator can take advantage of it.
Thanks a lot.
All right, thanks.
Hello, I am Santosh from TCS Engineering Services Unit. So I am presenting here the AI RAN story, what we are doing in AI RAN. So we are in the product engineering and now 6G in Horizon. So we are benchmarking the AI models for using in the RAN. So RAN is the radio access network, which is the core component of any telco network. Now we have experience with the 5G Advanced, and now we are moving towards 6G. Now 6G is all about the AI. So how to leverage AI for the various RAN equipments and the RAN algorithms. So we have a couple of demos and solution around leveraging AI for the 6G. So one of the demo is on the IQ demodulator. The other demo is how to analyze QAM constellation. There are one more demos leveraging GenAI for getting the 3GPP specification at fingertips, right? So these all demos tell us, how we can leverage the AI for 6G development and the 6G progress.
So hi everyone, so this is Network API monetization booth, and we are here discussing about the new network APIs because telecom operators have heavily invested in the network because they have in crores they have already investment, and this particular network API part comes under the Kamara APIs where there's an offering of quality on demand which is being asked by the most of the users in India or across the globe also. And with the help of Kamara, this Kamara API body, the quality on demand is high on priority. Because if you want to download or want to upload any movie or any content on the internet itself, you need certain bandwidth. And if you have selected a quality on demand API, you can get that particular bandwidth in a particular time of 10-15 minutes span of a time. And from there you can download or upload that particular movie. So this is the power of a network API. So with the help of existing infrastructure, you can download or upload anything from anywhere. Thank you.
Now we are at the booth of Ericsson, which is a brilliant OEM powering the wireless networks. The booth itself looks fabulous. There's a real car apparently out here, and beside it is a robotic dog. Let's learn about it.
Hi, I am Kavya Verma, working as an integration engineer in Ericsson. So this demo is demonstrating about automated rail car inspection. This dog will predict whatever the mechanical failure we have in the rail car. So it detecting, we have some bolts placed into the wheel. So if it is not aligned properly, so it will detect. Second one is a loosened wire. Third, it goes inside, and if there is any structural damage, it will detect, like the surface is broken, if there is any sticker removed here. So these prediction directly goes to the maintenance team, and with the help of real-time monitoring. So Ericsson provides 5G private network plus MIMO technology to ensure that we have a streamlined process.
can talk about it.
Okay, so the robot is predicting if there is any mismatch alignment of the bolt. Here is a red line which depicts the alignment of the bolts. It also checking the loosened wire. Again, it is checking the whole this bolts alignment. So it is also helping to check if there is any wheel or axle or anything like coupler, gears checking. So we are transforming from traditional manual inspection towards the automated manual inspection with the help of 5G private network plus MIMO technology. Now the robotic dog go inside and check if there is any structural damage in the rail car. He is predicting the line numbers and then if there is any roof damage or any sticker remove here. So it's directly depicting all the pictures to the real-time monitoring with the help of our Ericsson 5G private network. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jenna from Slalom. We're currently working with our friend Spot here, who is an autonomous quadruped that's able to do inspections in a rail car facility. So what's really great about Spot is he allows for a more safer way to create autonomous inspections with taking photos, any kind of sensor readings in a facility, and you can use those photos and images to do computer vision to analyze any defects and then send a maintenance technician to fix those defects in any kind of industrial plant. Spot can be controlled with teleoperation with the human driver or overall with a completely autonomous routine. So we do a LiDAR scan around a facility or an outdoor construction zone, for example, and then once Spot gets that LiDAR scan, it can navigate completely autonomously, going through different inspection waypoints and creating that data collection process. So facilities are, safer and humans are like away from any dangerous or hazardous situations.
Is it a prototype or is it a field deployable model?
It's fully in operation right now at many facilities in the US and Europe and across the world. We're trying to bring some more of these specific robots to India, but there are other robot form factors here. There are plenty of opportunities right now in the industry to, add Spot into your facility for safer inspections.
And Ericsson is of course known for its radio equipment, and a lot of them are on display out here. Looks very impressive. Everything is AI powered these days, so everything is intelligent RAN and so forth. And they also have this brilliant LED screen in the middle, which is curved and gives almost a three-dimensional look. And there's a stage in front, so Ericsson naturally holds presentations over here while the screen changes in the background. Overall, superb work by Ericsson. We find ourselves now in front of the Samsung booth, and what looks like paintings or wallpapers outside are actually LED screens from Samsung, and they look magnificent in real life as we enter into the Samsung booth and look at some of their latest TV screens.
So welcome to IMC 25. My name is Sajid, I'm from Samsung. So do you like this painting?
Yes.
So actually this is not a painting, it's actually a television.
No way.
Which is called as The Frame. So the best part about this television, that it looks like a painting when it is off. So this television have more than 3,000 art pieces from renowned artists and art galleries. You can choose any of them, like I have some downloaded, and we have some national, international arts in this television. You can choose any of them, like this one is the Indian art.
What's so special about the screen?
The screen is a matte display, so it doesn't have any reflections. Like if you'll see in other televisions, you'll see a lot of glares coming from behind. So this matte texture gives you the realistic art texture, like it's an actual art. Plus the bezels, these are customizable in nature, so you can choose in different colors. And one more thing which is best about this television is that it doesn't have any wire clutter or something, because it comes with invisible connection, wire connection, and one connect box. So all these things make this the best choice for the lifestyle seekers. So now this is Samsung latest OLED TV, which is powered by Vision AI. So I'll tell you what Vision AI is. We can see that this is powered by Samsung Vision AI. So in Vision AI, it is not about what is playing on the television, it is about who's watching it. So it's entirely your show. So how? I'm gonna show you. So first thing is, this TV is powered by Samsung latest NQ4 AI Gen 3 processor, which upscales all your content. Like, I'll show you a video. So with the help of its most advanced NQ4 AI Gen 3 processor, it upscales your content. Like if you are watching a full HD content, what this TV will do is transform that lower resolution content into a hyper clear 4K content.
Oh wow.
Now, as you can see, this TV is powered by AI. So it is very good for your gaming experience as well. I'll show another video with that as well. So this TV gives you a very smooth gaming experience, as it comes with 165 Hz of refresh rate and powered by AMD FreeSync and your NVIDIA G-Sync as well. So it will give you a very smooth gaming experience. Not only this, as you can see that there are no glares on the display like the other TVs. Can you see any LED like reflections or the glare on the display? No, right? Because Samsung have introduced world first OLED with glare free technology. This hall is also very bright, but there are no reflections on the TV screen. Now, one more best thing which I like about this television is that I can operate this TV without any remote. Like right now as well, I'm operating this with my mobile phone, or I can operate this with simple hand gestures using a Galaxy Watch, like shown in the video. So by using just simple hand gestures, we can operate this entire television.
This is a display of the command center by Samsung. It's a wall-to-wall screen, a big one, where multiple small screens can be projected and you can monitor the entire city or an enterprise. Looks very, very impressive, and well done, Samsung. This looks an extremely impressive work with the screens you're bringing in. And as we exit the Samsung booth, we look at a big LED screen on the way out, which is displaying its flagship Galaxy range of products and chips and its solutions. Overall, well done, Samsung. We are impressed. And now we are at the booth of another big OEM called Nokia. A lot of people out here and a lot of buzz in this booth of this software powerhouse and the original equipment manufacturer. There is a big LED screen which is producing a psychedelic effect and a happy feeling in all those people who are visiting the booth. And what I'm particularly impressed with are these dancing balls which are of various colors, and they keep on going up and down, and it looks very pleasing to the eye, almost creating an ASMR effect to all the visitors out here, and it's very soothing look. And below these are Nokia's products, which are its antennas. Let's learn more about them.
My name is Anish and I'm here showcasing on behalf of Nokia the latest generation of BTS, and BTS consists of two parts mainly. One is the radio, which is installed over here, and one is the baseband. So this is our traditional baseband, which is called AMOE, and it has got different plug-in cards. One is the main control card, and the 1, 2, 3, these are three different capacity cards, and these capacity cards can be installed based on our different capacity needs. And if we talk about these radios, these are our latest generation massive MIMO radios. This one supports band 40, B40, and these two radios support N78, and this supports both 4G and 5G, and this supports 5G technologies H. And this one is our compact baseband card, which has got both the capacity and control card inbuilt in it. And that one is a small cell portfolio BTS, which has got the 44R RRH on the front, and at the back it has got its baseband attached to it.
Thank you.
Myself Shyam, and I'm from the Nokia. So here what we have is like the concept demonstration of like how the sensing, right, so planned in the 60 releases. So as you can see, right, so we have this communication network, existing communication network, so which can actually detect like the presence of like object, right, so be it like human or like any other object, so using the existing communication network. So currently in the technology, right, so 5G technology, we don't have like the capability to communicate as well as sensing, right, so that is like something which we are demonstrating today, and that will be coming in the future, right, so as a part of the 6G. So as you can see here, we have a camera, right, so the camera location, like what you see, is in the blue, right, so you can see the location marking, right, so it will be in the blue. And once a person comes into the array, so you have this, you can see the carpet area, right, so that means he is in the field of camera, as you can see on the top. And then like you have the radio network, so both the data source are fused, and you can see that the circular screen, that means that there is a two source of data. But like once a person moves out from the area, so there will be only one source, which is typically going to be the RAN. So and then like the color of the objects turns to the red. So that means you are using only the RAN sensing area, right, so as for the detection of objects or like presence of any human. And you can also see, so the person like not supposed to be in the designated geofencing area, so then you can see like the alert, right, so that means the person is unauthorized and he is into the area where he is not supposed to be. So, and moving back, right, so you get into the coverage of both RAN as well as like the camera zone. So you turn back to the green, and finally once you move out of the coverage of RAN area, so I come back to the blue. All right. So that's it.
So I'm Ramakrishnan, I'm part of Nokia Networks, and here I'm presenting about AI for RAN, primarily what AI brings and why is it needed in RAN. AI as a concept has been there for a long time, and it is being implemented at various levels within the mobile networks. One of the first location could be offline data crunching and commands being sent to the base stations. Next comes the SON based applications. This one is more towards how AI fits into the RAN. So we have lots of challenges in the traditional RAN in terms of complexity, high OPEX, energy consumption and suboptimal performance. Now with AI, RAN Forum has actually tried looking at it at three different patterns. One of the basic ones they are starting off with is AI for RAN, which is more centered towards the classical deployment of the base stations. Primarily, the logic is to keep the algorithms and the AI models in the base station itself and use the data that is available in the base stations immediately for actions and insights. These are the different models that are possible and the use cases mapping. So depending on an operator's preference to go for certain use cases, we know what the models that it would map to, and hence we can understand what are the different models that need to be housed within the BTS and how much would be the capacity requirement for the BTS. This is what we envisage for the BTS from our AI impact perspective. So we have certain kind of impact at the baseband. We would require a hardware accelerator to primarily do the mathematical operations related to AI and machine learning. You have a platform related software component which is going to do the device driver part of it and also do the training and inference and data collections. And we have an O&M layer on top which is going to take care of the activation, deactivation and upgrade. And then subsequently we have the application which is right now being implemented as stack layers. They would now have additional knowledge of the existence of the AI model to make use of them. Yeah, so So these are the different cards that we already have, and it's on the display right now in the station. Thank you.
So overall, a very impressive show by Nokia as we exit the booth and give one last look to what we look up to at Nokia. Here is a panel discussion on AI workforce management in India, where TrueMinds actually participated. And here is the CEO of TrueMinds, Ramaseshan Subramanian, who is making his presence felt, expounding upon, how the workforce should be managed and what are the challenges associated with it, and how is he doing it at TrueMinds. Talking of TrueMinds, we are back at the TrueMinds booth. Let's listen into what we are doing.
Hi, I'm Mandeep from TrueMinds, and this is our 5G core network. So we have the entire 5G core, where you can see the components like AMF, SMF, and all the nodes we have over there. And we have also RAN under development, and right now what we are doing is we are testing this entire setup end to end with Keysight UE simulator. And yeah.
Can you show us the Keysight UE simulator?
Yeah, we can show you. It's placed over there. So this is the UE emulator that we are using, and this is the RF front for this UE emulator, and this will connect with the RU unit, and the signals are getting transmitted over those RF cables, avoiding the air interface. So that's what we are doing.
Hi, I'm Natasha Sharma. I am Senior Specialist Human Resources here at TrueMinds Software Systems. It is a global product engineering services and technology solutions company. For us, employee experience is at our heart. We value change, we value diversity, inclusion and experience. Our employees feel valued, empowered, motivated, and only then we as an organization stand here what we are today. And do come here, visit our booth at Yashobhumi, Dwarka. Our booth number is A11. So yeah, come here, have a look at our internal accelerators, and yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Natasha, and here's TrueMinds saying bye-bye to day 3.